Hello, the Brew Crew, and welcome back to a new episode of my Creative Club, or not Creative Club, my my Arsenal stream series here, and here we are, back in, and yeah, I played more matches than I said I would, just because most of these matches were against the bottom teams, so I think it would not be too interesting for you to see all them. So we played against Derby here, 1-3-0. Yeah, they are bottom in 22nd in championship there, and Arciles Anacho did get to start this match and scored 1 goal and 1 assist, so I'm pretty happy with that. He's only 20 years old. And as well, Tariq Mutli, he's been scoring craziness, really. You will see that here. I will just put up the goal scorers. He scored as well and a hat-trick here. Oh, I was not going to click at him. So really good there. And then Chris Manning against Wolf. Maybe not the best attendance, but Wolf is down in the bottom, so I guess it makes sense. 4-1 then, and the Sirniski will won 4-0 here. A little bit rotating side. I did give Stefan Oliver our only really good, what's called our only really good central defender, or young central defender, a game here, and then he got to play another game in the cup there. Yeah, I believe he played against Derby as well. So yeah, 4-0 here, 4 different goal scorer, and Ashley Maitland-Niles, man of the match there, and sadly, oh, this match reminded me so much of the Tottenham match, or even, yeah, as you can see, we had more chances, but clearly we could not score Chris Manning. I was frustrating. They gave Chris Manning man of the match, but I mean, he should have scored more goals. 8.3. I was a little bit pissed off that he got the best rating. I mean, he had 2 double chances, and did not score any one of those. He scored 1 goal, but still, I feel like we should have at least gotten a draw there. And then we just got 0-0 against Stoke here. So yeah, sadly we were really bad offensively again there. But in the end, I did take a team talk here, and we managed to bounce back with 5-0 against Southampton. They did not have a chance. We totally dominated against them. Yeah, Tariq Mutli, hat-trick once again. Balotelli, he got a red card as well, because he did, what do you call it, he did, yeah, a really dangerous tackle from behind. And then Patrick Roberts as well, so 5-0 there. And then recently Tariq Mutli, it's very nice, because now when Chris Manning isn't scoring, Tariq Mutli has taken the opportunity. So we have 2 players that really can score a lot of goals, so we were kind of lucky still to win against Watford. So today we start off against Burnley. They are 9th, so and we have both the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, and then we have the transfer window as well. We are going to get some players in here as well, but I guess we will see when they're going to get here. But I sold Calvin to Leverkusen now for 32.5 million, and Butland, so we get some decent money in there. So yeah, sadly it says that we are a little bit inconsistent. At least we are 2 points before Chelsea has even played one more match, so that's at least good. The Turf more, they are not bad at home. Burnley, so, and they are pretty good defensively, so I'm not like super confident. They, as you can see, they are pretty good offensive players as well. They have Rutten as well, and one central defender they are really want. Today actually it's not really, as you can hear, I don't have the fan on. It's not really sunny or anything. It's just very cloudy outside. But I guess it's nice that it isn't, or nice. I mean, it was not bad. It was hot and all, almost summer, but still, I do not mind it being a little bit more, not super hot. So yeah, unfortunately there, as you can see, City has gone through and they are leading the league with 8 points before for Manchester United, and we are third right now with this draw here. Hopefully we can win also. And we might see, I might actually, even if I sell for like 60 million in this January transfer window, I might actually sell some other players, because Pereira, I'm not been happy with him. He did a defensive mistake, and it's Alfonso Sosa. He's not doing as many assists as I want him to. So yeah, I don't know. We might sell him too. We have Jakobsen after all, so it's not like it's terrible or whatever. We still have some players, so, but I guess we'll see. I'm not sure still, because I rotated a lot as well, so maybe I should still give them a little bit time and just have a little bit patience with them. So yeah, but Coquelin might go out because he wanted to a new challenge. So I might actually sell him here. It's a little bit sad since I had him since the first season here. It's a little bit unfortunate to lose him there. Tariq Mutley. Niles score. Oh wow, in the top corner there of the goal. Great shot there. So yeah, Maitland-Niles actually gets to start today. It's because I feel like Pedro, but it's better in the offensive midfield. But of course now he's been awful instead. So maybe Sosa is going to do it instead. I guess we will see. So far they're leading at least. Hopefully we'll keep this up in the second half here. Sosa, and very annoyingly, which I saw as well, we have 2 matches after each other, or the 13th, or not, maybe not 2 days after each other, but at least just 1 rest day, or whatever to call it. So yeah, we might play with like 2 different teams just in the next match. Against Swansea and then Brighton. I feel like the draw to get Brighton in both the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, it's pretty tough still. It's not the easiest draw ever. I mean, yes, we're probably better than it, but it's not like a match where I think we can win like 5-0 or anything, just crush them. It might just still just be a 3-1 or something, and I can't really like rotate all the players either, so yeah. I'm a little bit worried about Chris Manning though. He hasn't scored that many goals. I'm no Tariq. They have a great partnership together, I will say. And Tariq Mutley actually have me as a favorite personnel now when I started in so many matches. And still a little bit worrisome that Manning doesn't score that many goals. I mean, Calvin's not been bad, so he will still get his game time here, even if he's going to leave. Because, yeah, as you can see, the Fürth has not done a great match today. And I think Alex Thomas might still be injured, I can't remember. Ooh! Pretty lucky there isn't any goal. So yeah, we will probably play through. I'm sorry that I'm streaming so much or whatever, but I really enjoy this series and all. And I don't know. I have not decided still for what I will do, and I believe the TheEspressoCats. I might do an update video just and all, just on both Pokemon and Football Manager and all, just for the summer here, or it might be just when I've done the TheEspressoCats and just seeing what I will do next and such. Coquelin has actually been pretty good. As you can see, Sosa has not been great either. Like I said, 6.5 is not superb. It's weird because I feel like Metal and Nice is the player that actually do a lot of points. And he just have 2 stars, so I don't know. It's weird, especially when like one play. Oh, Coquelin. You cocked it up real good there. Well, I've actually not seen that many red cards by Coquelin, so I'm surprised. Not too many yellows either, so I guess it's what's about time or whatever. So yeah, I don't. Seems. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully. Okay. Own goal. Well, that's good and all as well, I guess. So 3-1 here. I would love if we finish top 3. That would be the best place since the first season. If we finish second, I would be just so delightful as well. Okay, 3-1, and then the next match I believe was Swansea, so yeah, it's weird since we are third now. I feel like we still have, what's call it, potential to even be better than this. Metal and Niles, how many points does he has scored 4 goals and 4 assists. I feel like that's pretty good. 30 matches will start. He even playing better than last season. Or I guess he's just started 1 match and last. Or oh, he just started 3 matches there as well. I guess it's just. And it seems like he do not mind to just be a backup players in my squad or whatever. I don't mind. Can I rest my players here, maybe? We can see their Metal and Knights almost having the best average rating recent matches, so that's just fantastic to see, really. I wonder if Motley is going to be. He's probably not. Is Dolberg, but Dolberg is not really a striker, in my opinion. So we have played about a half season now. Or oh, it was this match, the 30th, and that's the first here. So yeah, we will need to rest some guys here for the first match of the new year here. I don't. I might actually check here. When does? Is it the 1st? because then we are not able to have them. It's the first, so probably not. So that was probably Calvin's last match, actually, to be fair. And Botlands is probably, yeah, he's probably not going to play anymore. I said to Jill to just step up because I was hoping that he would do a little bit better here. It's not done that great recently, as you can see. What is it? 6.80, so yeah. Swansea away. No. I mean, why do you... Freaking... Do you want to update? No, I don't want to update when I'm freaking streaming. I don't know. Remco is not bad, but it's not suited in the role where I play them all, so I don't know. I don't know. As you can see, it's the worst recent matches there. So I don't really know how to do about him. Because Nils Jakobsson is actually way better there. So a little bit, I think I have too many players. I think that is the problem. So we just, yeah, we might just sell a little bit more of these players just. Major, sadly, he the central defender I had loaned in from Real Madrid is sadly been so wow. Why have I not given him a new wage here? That was insane. Okay, it was, to be fair, it was 2025 when his contract goes out, but still. Pereira, don't fuck it up like you did in the last match. He got like 7.3 and still I feel like he was one of the worst players in the recent match he got to start, because he was just dwelling on the ball, and yeah, I think it was against Watford. He was dwelling on the ball and it led to their equalization there, so yeah. Nice to see. Christian Flores is still in the team here. He's probably going to get game time next season. He's doing it really good in Sevilla. Been loaned out 4 seasons. Okay, Motley is player of the December here. And as well, young player of the month. Very well done, Motley there. Definitely. Yeah, I did not thought, but now he's almost actually our second best striker along Manning. Ooh, Torreira to Tottenham there. Alex Thomas. I guess we'll see if this all this player are going here. Okay. PSG. Unfortunate. Butland. Wheelchair. I'm in wheelchair, please just stop. I don't know. Why is he complaining? He's not even a first choice. I don't understand you really. welcome in the new signings. Stuart Warren is probably just going to play in the second team. Already 3 stars, and he's just... Oh, he's 18 now, but yeah, good backup choice there. Then Bellerin we got in, so let's see here. Yeah, we're still, even with Bellerin coming in for 53 million, we're still in balance. Almost 200 million euros was sold for. Was something, yes, I was thinking about Coquelin, selling Coquelin since he wanted a new challenge here. I don't know really if this... We will go on at least 40 million to begin with. I like Coquelin's, I kind of don't want to sell him, but his wage is pretty high just for being a sort of a backup. So yeah, I don't know, it's probably for the best still. And for his... the best for him as well. Who else? Matip. Done really good here. Right midfielder. Where... or do we have Bellerin? Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Do we have Bellerin? And do we have to... I don't think we have to actually... We have to, since he is foreigner right now. Unfortunately, he is injured right now. But Bellerin... I'm going to actually play him as a right midfielder. Just to see how that is going to turn out. Then we're going to have Patrick Roberts there. And who will we have as a striker? Yes, Chris Manning is a little bit... He's not as tired. Jack Wiltshire on the bench. I mean Remco, sure he can jump in here and do it decent. And then Lungo. Fortunately we don't have a goal. Gary Wilson. He will come in to the first team here. And now we're ready for the first match of the next year against what's it called? Against Swansea, yeah. And they are pretty much 17, so they're just above the relegation zone there. Surprising to see West Ham. Okay, they probably don't have a superb team, but still surprising to see that they are sort of bottom. I did not expect that, to be fair. So yeah, let's go with that. And then we're going to go with that. I'm going to check one other thing. Okay, yeah. Wage budget is no problem either. 13th. He probably did not have 13th before Bellerin, but oh well. It's back though. Come back. Maybe a little bit too much, and I don't know if every Arsenal fan really likes Bellerin since he's so offensive, not that great defensively, but I mean, he could work as a right midfielder instead. I feel like he might actually be better there, and we already have 2 choices. I believe he's still younger than Nathan Klein. I don't know how much. Just check here. It's still just 28 years old, so he's still fairly young. Jacobson, ooh. Yeah, I'm mostly as worried about the Carabao Cup here and the FA Cup, losing some of those matches. But I guess we will see. Hopefully, at least if I would, I might put out like a more, what to call it, more reserve team in the Carabao Cup there. I guess we will see if that's what's going to happen, but I might just do that. So we'll see. I don't know why it is like this. It's annoying because I feel like I have to all the time just watch to the upwards, and doesn't look that great. So Chris Manning already scored a goal here. 3 shots. What is... I don't know. Manchester might not even have played the match, but I guess we'll see. If we play the early match or not. So yeah, so who knows? It might be some signings as well, but I'm not sure. We're probably first going to at least sell some players, because we have some players that are disappointing as well. I might sell Tony. I like Tony Lantos. So I don't know. He's a good backup choice or whatever. Or but I guess we will see if we keep him or not. 26 players is still a lot, but I guess it's nice if we get injuries and all. So I guess in the end we will see how it's going to turn out. And if I don't think anyone is really, or I guess Remco has not played that many matches, but elsewhere no one has really been playing that, or none of the like younger players have really played that little matches that they should be loaned out or whatever. That is if it is someone in the reserves maybe. Okay, well, we get Beller in there and Maitland Niles. And then De Graaf. Jakobsen has not done it bad, but still, I want De Graaf to play better there, but I don't know if it will work out. I might just sell them because we're probably not going to get how much I want, like, but we might still get like 30 million at least. It's worth like 60 million, but I don't know. It might be too much. Just Bournemouth have a draw against Liverpool. That's pretty good. But he has great free kicks though. I feel like he might soon even complain, Remco, for not playing that much, or for not getting that many starts. But to be fair, he's not done too much so far in this season. Wilson, Manning, Mayoral. Ooh, I don't know. Mayoral is, what is he, 26, 27? So I don't know. I might sell him as well. It's sort of difficult to really know. Who else? We don't have a defender here really. I think we might get Lungo in. I've actually started Tony Lanter here in some matches. It's been decent. He's definitely have that pass, but that's 6.7. It's not superb offensively though. A little bit like Nathan Klein. He's not bad, but he's not doing. He's not really dominating offensively. Really, I mean they've not done a bad match, Swansea. Fair, if they are lucky, they might actually stay up. They just have to create more chances though. One chance here. at home, even if it is against us, Arsenal. It's not really good enough, to be fair. Bellerin. I feel like Bellerin actually... I was surprising that they did not want the high wage demand, but I think he still has like 400,000 or whatever. But I just wanted to get him in because he was so brilliant the first seasons. And I'm not even sure if it's the first choice really in PSG. And they actually, I was kind of surprised they let him go for just... Okay, 53 millions are still not a little bit of money, but still surprised they just let him go for that. Okay, Alex Thomas, man of the match. We make some Reds players here for at least one day. So Brighton ×2 now. A really important victory there, even if it was against Swansea. It's still not easy to get to Wales and taking 3 points there. I mean, we have played a lot of matches. Chelsea, I mean, how is not Conte fired yet? Losing to a Hull that's been woeful this season. Have 11 losses. 7. It's kind of... I'm surprised that it's still stable. What does it say here? Still secure, or? We will see here. Is it that one? No, it's not even insecure. How disappointing. I saw actually that Pochettino... I hate when... Why is this... I can't really work it out. I don't know. Because... Or it might just be me being terrible. Here then. Who do we have here then? Chelsea. How is he still only stable? That's insane. I mean really, 7th place. When is that good enough really for Coquelin? Lazio wants Coquelin. 12? I want 25%. I mean, he's probably not going to be sold one more time. It would be insane if that actually happens. Who else? I need to see, since we have so many players, I need to see what kind of players. 17 or no, 27 player. So we even got one more now. Nathan Klein. I mean, I don't mind Nathan Klein, but it still doesn't have me as a favorite person. I'm a little bit bitter about that though. It's not super cheap either. His wages there. I think we might still just keep him though. Since... Or I don't know. Might just check on the wages here. We have 4 strikers. We have a lot of central defenders. It says the Sosa. How unfortunate. None, or I guess it's Jakobsson, but elsewhere is none. No player that is an offensive midfielder. It's their best position as the offensive midfielder that we have right now here. I want their best position to be Sunderberg. Asensio? Can acquire it. It's probably going to be too expensive though. Sterling 22. The only thing is Sterling's wage demands there. Alexander Isak. Ibrahim Forfana. He is pretty good though. I was thinking about another player here. Lenny Schultz. Why is everyone there just? Merlin Oliver. I want him. He's a British player. I want him. Delali. Delali is pretty good. Says though that is better as a central midfielder. But it's not that awful in the offensive midfield role there. We'll see here as well how much they sort of cost. Saul, he's more of a central midfielder. Philip Anderson, more of a winger. Berardi, he's more of a winger as well. Pulisic is also more of a winger. He's a little bit expensive with the guard for my liking. Grutska, he's still not sell them, he's still in Schalke. I'm kind of surprised by that. 44 says he will only cost. Bruno Fernandes, it's not super expensive either. Giovanni Simeone. I might just check if we have anyone that's Marco Ruiz. Marco Royce? I don't know. Just fuck up names. He can play as a offensive midfielder, but I don't know if he's good enough. Firmino is a striker. That's for sure. 15. That's not too much. We might still scout him. Thiago. It's more of a central midfielder as well. Tom Klepperly. Honda. Van der Beek. It's more of a central midfielder, to be fair. Verlingen. Shaver. He is superb though. Superb though. I was going to say not superb though. Correira can play as well as the offensive midfielder. Oh, he's expensive. He's value there. He's a striker, don't care about that. He's also a striker, don't care about him. Then it seems like everyone is either central midfielder or winger. Or no one is really offensive midfielder, which I want. Juan Felix, did some great matches against me there. 80! Oh my god, that's a lot. It's not that great. Or it probably is that great, but I'm not going to pay that. Darida. Primes. Gareth Bale. Fellaini? He plays in China. I mean, it should be someone here that's actually a really good offensive midfielder. Luis Muriel. Oh, he's more of a striker to be fair. It could work as that, but nah. Are you kidding? Okay, not to be or I'm kind of disappointed still. Of course, you're going to just... Why do you sign him then, if you're not even going to give him a chance? Or just going to sell him right away? Okay, I'm going to sign him then, because he can play everywhere, and I guess he is a left winger, but still he can play in the right wing as well and do as good. So yeah, why not? You can play in this... Okay, not really there. You can play in an offensive midfield role as well. It's pretty good all around there in the offensive midfield. So maybe we'll just get a Wobin for 34 million. Henry Saivit, he's not really that great in this game, sadly. Icardi, don't want him, he's more of a striker. Immobile is also more of a striker. Juan Mauro, he's offensive midfielder, I'm pretty sure. No, he's more of a central midfielder. How disappointed is it? No one that Lamela. What really? Are you kidding with me? Lamela is not even a central midfielder. I thought for sure he was a central or attacking midfielder. I was thinking of maybe about Matt O'Reilly here. But it says as well that he is more of a central midfielder, so I don't really know either with him. Might just scout him there. Sandro? Might just scout a lot of players and see who we can get in there. So I want to get through a little bit more here. Just one alone, and sadly it seems like. Okay, 8.5, then we lower that. Yeah, what it's worth there. Lower that a little bit. Or what I want to sell it for. See here elsewhere if it is one. It's Remco maybe. I don't know if I want to sell him though, to be fair. He's worth just super much, but I'm not sure. Might see if there's anyone. I mean, Remco has high wages and is simply not been good enough this season. I will test the water at least to see if anyone is interested in him, even if I like him. It's do not fit the sort of system that I play, sadly. Yeah, I think 100 million might be a little bit much to ask for, but 80? I mean, Barcelona, you were interesting before, so you can love if you come back here and actually try to sign him. It's probably too much to ask for. Okay, might... Leeds, really, Leeds. Truly disappointing when the only club that's interesting is a Leeds. I might start him though here. Probably get his last chance to shine. I mean Pereira as well. If none of them are doing great, I might actually sell them, since they have so high wages and all. Get Garrett Wilson in here, starting. Nils Jakobsson as a striker today, and Baltel as well. I mean, Salernitana, just forget about it. We have a brilliant... It's a brilliant sort of substitution. I don't want to sell Mario Balotelli. Coquelin. Might just loan him out or whatever. I don't know if it's going to really happen that we're going to be able to let him go on loan or whatever. Lanto and Fiert. And then a striker. Tarek Mutley on the bench there. And we are ready for the second match here. I don't know. It just seems to be on the output, or is it that? It might not be that. That it makes so it looks like I'm looking down while I'm not doing that. Maitland Niles injured. Oh well. We've been oh no. I just close this down. We're pretty lucky not getting too many injuries so far. But now they might come, who knows. Let's everyone play the same amount of matches here. Coquelin, Barry wants Coquelin on loan. No, don't annoy me. 6 million then. If no one is going to bid on for 50 million, I might just keep him then. Or just loan him out to Leeds, since they were interesting and since they have not been great here or this season. So yeah, might be just for the best for him and for everyone. Just just playing a little bit smaller club for the season as such. Sadly, they're probably going to play him in the central midfield. I want them just to get used to the offensive midfield, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. If I get the chance like it was there, Awobi was available. I feel like 34 is not too bad, and Awobi is still like 28 or something, so if he was over 30 I wouldn't probably have signed him, but now he's still pretty young. Oh, great start. Couldn't have started better. Really. Couldn't at all have started better than that. Greg Griffiths. The goal for Bright. I mean, who cares about the Carabao Cup? I'd rather us going through in the FA Cup, so F8 Carabao Cup. We've won that one, so who cares? Coleman saves it there. Hopefully we can at least create a little bit more. Bellerin, Roberts, De Graaf, Balotelli, Roberts, Patrick Roberts goes through. Oh. That shot was really not good enough still though. So I think I might stream for like 2 hours or something like that. And we will see. It will probably... This is going to take a while to go through the transfer window. It might stay... Ooh, Patrick Roberts! Nils Jakobsen with the assist there. And we have a draw. 1-1. I mean, I would not mind though winning more than one title this season. But I guess in the end we just have to see if we're good enough. I'm going to just keep with this diamond formation here. It's worked pretty good so far. So why not? Not a superb game really by any of the teams here. Pretty close possession wise, but no one has been better than the other team really. So I guess I might not stream tomorrow, but I'm probably going to stream in the weekend, or I guess I will see as well if I get any. I probably need to improve my essay or whatever. What is this? What is this fella, Greg Griffiths? I've never heard of him. Scored 2 goals before. Oh, this makes so frustrating when they just... Oh, we're going to give this lad a chance, and if it's not really done anything, and of course he scored 2 goals against Arsenal away. Balotelli, Jakobsen scores here. 1 assist and 1 goal as well. So draw. Defensively, we've been all over the place today. It might just be because we have another goalkeeper today. So yeah, I guess we will see. But Pereira has to freaking... I might just sell Pereira instead of Coquelin. What if we just play you instead there? I want him to do good matches, but he's really not performing that great. Remco right now. 6.2 worst player so far today. It's been almost invisible here, not really shown anything. Wenger, Tip and Wheelchair and Tarek Mutley. So changes can be made if we have to. I think we're going to take out Remco. Sometimes it's even a little bit bad to keep someone in even if they are not great. Oh, almost about to score a hat-trick there. Gary Griffiths, who scored like 3 goals before for Brighton. Oh no, I don't want to play extra time as well. That's not great. Matip. Can we score in? Patrick Roberts with the... I think I might get in Matip though instead. There we go. All changes made. But still, we're having the possession here, but not really created that many really match-winning chances. And yeah, checking at the stats there, or the average rating on Brighton's player, they've been pretty good though. Fraser and Seniors Junior. Guess the defense has not been great, but still can still win this. I did not want the extra time, but oh well. And that was I wish goal in goal was a thing still, but it isn't. Because then you just have to play until you score and not play like right now when it's like 30 extra minutes. It's pretty much for the players getting tired leg and such. No, don't say it's going to be freaking penalties. I don't like penalties. It's just a freaking lottery. Else we could just draw the team. Lanto. Can we? Wheelchair. Firt. Who wants to be match winner here? Wheelchair. Balotelli. Loses the ball. Wheelchair picks it up here. Firt. Wheelchair. Wheelchair has been way better than Remco here. Bellerin loses out the ball but wins it back. Patrick Roberts and Jakobsen try to finish off, but it's not super clinical. I mean, he's not a striker, so that makes sense why he wouldn't score 2 goals anyway. Close game. It was still been a close game. Like I said, Brighton, a little bit of a surprise. They're 8th in the league. I don't know if they really were expected in the top. Oh wow, their players are really knackered. Balotelli, Nils Jakobsen. Oh great, we have the worst penalty takers here. Well, let's just hope for the best, I guess. Vincenzius Junior with the penalty first off here. And he scores. Oh, it's not great either that they get to put the pressure on us here. Balotelli scores. Clinical. Suarez, I believe he's central midfielder. And he scores as well. So 2-1 for Brighton here. Jakobsen. I'm a little bit worried since he is so young here. Oh, brilliant. Clinical as well. So far, no one has actually missed it. Or Jula? Whatever. Score as well. Are we just going to see everyone just puts their penalty just in the goal? Oh, Wiltshire. Great goal there. I can't really say too much. Vlasic. Ooh, great save! Garrett Wilson saves us. He is our third choice goalkeeper here, but he's getting his chances now and again. And Coleman saves it as well. So we're back to just 3-3 here. Alberto Moreno. Oh, he's just squandered it over. And isn't this? I believe this is the last penalty. Patrick Roberts can finish this off and make us go through to the final. Both teams are going to be real knackered because we're going to meet each other again in the FA Cup here. And I mean, it might be a draw in that match as well, and then we are going to have a replay. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that though. I know it was awfully close and we're probably not the best match we ever played, but we still managed to go through, and that is what counts. I mean, I wouldn't mind to actually get knocked out here, but oh well, it's still pretty decent. And we meet Newcastle. Coquelin. Okay, unfortunately we have to selling team wage contribution, but oh well. And now, wow, everyone is really knackered here, sadly. Oh, luckily it's 6 days to the FA Cup match there. Oh, of course no one wants him. I guess it makes sense that no one wants him since it's played so awfully this season. Make him available for loan since, yeah, sadly, so only loan. Weird teams to sign elsewhere here. Most of the teams, Pumas, they are Mexican, and Tigres are also Mexican. Weird if I would play in Mexico. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna loan him out then, since yeah, I feel like it's the best for him after having this poor season. Maybe might play a little bit better for a smaller side, so yeah. Attacking movement. So let's see here. I'm going to start with our Polish player here though, still. Probably with a sort of a first team matchup or whatever. Ainsley might play as a right midfielder there, and then Valverde's done it brilliantly recent matches there. And then we have Nathan Klein. I mean, I want to see how much. Oh, it's not too many matches, so we might actually get Nathan Klein there. Then we have Kazan on the bench. Matip. Maybe a Wilson even, or Vlar. Maybe a Wilson. Vlar on the bench. And then we have Longo or Tony Lant. I have to see who's most fittest. Put our best strikers up top here, and Borja Mayoral gets to be on the bench with Balotelli. Alex Thomas get to start there. I might actually get a wheelchair match here. It's not started that many matches this season, but it's still done it decently, so why not? I think he is also going to be there. And we'll see who is fit to play the FA Cup here. No, I don't want to sell him still. I don't want to sell him. Or I don't want to even loan him out. So hopefully, we should be able to, or have they seen no? Because I haven't seen Avobi anything happen to him there. Because I did make a transfer offer. I don't know why it did not happen anything. That was clearly a little bit annoying. Capri striker. Did put no. Man, why have they? Why hire Wenger now? PSG. Will be interesting if he goes to us or to Barcelona. Not going to offer him super much. He might go to Barcelona just because they're probably going to offer higher wages. Okay, it's still saying yes, so 40 million is not. It's not a little bit, but I mean, I'd rather see him getting back to us than just playing in PSG. And yeah, we still made a profit out of him, or we sold him for 41. I think we even got like our next sell-on fee when Liverpool sold them there. I mean, it's probably not superb, but it's decent all around and a good backup, or almost a good. I don't know. It's a little bit his better. It seems like there, but he might try him as offensive midfielder, even if he's more of a winger. Pretty good all around though. Lanto drops. Lack of football. That's the good to see as well. Who else should be on the... don't like this lineup. And not this either, I just want to see here. Major. Nathan Klein. Hector on the bench. Tony Lanto on the bench. Danelli on the bench. And then we have Furt on the bench. Or should we Patrick Roberts? Hector Bellerin. Everyone is like over 7. Okay, I might drop Balotelli. Or Balotelli's team been great, so I don't know. This is what I'm saying, we have too many players in the team. You can't even fill a bench. I mean, okay, Bellerin, you get to rest. I believe we played pretty much in the recent game there. Also guessing Abu Bin. I don't know if it's for the best still, but yeah. Nelo Pereira is 32. It's not going to get any better either, so not sure. Might be the better for himself as well. I might loan him out though. Just because I don't know if any club are able to pay his values. It might be actually more happy to just loan him in. Whatever. Oh great. Coquelin injured. I hope that doesn't make so they are not going to sign him or whatever. I guess we will just see whatever happens. I might do the same for Alfonso Sosa. Make them available for loan as well. Because I don't know, it might be just better to go to a smaller club, just getting used to the English football. It might just be that. I know there has decent ratings and all. So, of course, Barcelona won't seem. I don't know though with Sosa, since he's still a pretty good player. Central midfield, then we have Jakobsen. To be fair, we might really need a offensive midfielder that's really good, but I don't know if any one of these really. Correa, I like Correa, but I don't know really. Matias Vargas, he's pretty decent, but not anything superb. Like the world class. I mean, we are not going to get him. That's just what I'm thinking, even if I put up. I'm going to try at least 30 million. 157. 60 million then. Plus 50 in if I might check if we can bring anyone else here that is like a former player of our team. Sterling, Delali. That's superb. Firmino. He's great, but 1.25 million. That is Correa. I don't know if really I want to sign him. Might if he just cost us 50. It's not awful amount of money still. He still created a lot of goals and all. So maybe? I don't know. Really. With Correa. Sandro. Mbappe. I might just check, but he's more of a striker. I feel like he might work as an offensive midfielder as well. Lamar, Asensio as usual. He's just too expensive. Sandro Berge. Odegaard, he was not super expensive. Julian Brandt, he's more of a winger. Todoro. Oh, they signed him. Kovacic. He's more a central midfielder as well. I might scout him. So, why is it no one that can play as an offensive midfielder? Really? And feel free to, if you pop in here, to suggest this offensive midfielder that's really good. Because I need someone. Milinkovic Savic, Sousa, he's more of a winger. Janusai is also more of a winger. I can only find the other sort of players. Grotska. I feel like I guess he's versatile, but I don't know if really. I want someone that's just play as an offensive midfielder. Delali. But he's more of a central midfielder, I feel, as well. Isak is a striker. Moura, not really. Zielinski can play everywhere in the midfield, but he's more of a central midfielder as well. Griezmann? He's more of a winger though. I guess it's a attacking midfielder, so I mean he's probably going to need to pay like 80 million to get him, but I mean we could just test. Who is this then? Barkay Özkan. He's he's not superb, not world class really. And that is what I want. Hazard is more of a winger. Fofana, he's pretty good, but I don't know. If he costs 26 is pretty good, but I don't know, we still don't have any other Germans, and I want to think about Marcus Edwards. He can play as offensive midfielder, but he's not superb there. Capone, 24 years old. Steve Hume, Cardi. Lacazette, Wayne Hunt. Who is this? Ooh, Romanian lad. I might sign this player though. It looks like something spectacular, really. Roma wants them 60 million. That's nothing. 18 million. It's really good vision as well. Sort of the player I want as well. I might check in my youth team as well, but I'm pretty sure no one there that is offensive midfielder. Pasalic is more of a central midfielder. I'm surprised still that there are so few. He's not bad, but he's not great either. Do we have anyone here? Feel like most of our midfielder are not offensive midfielders. Mohammed, Abrahim Mohammed. He's decent, but it's not good enough right now to really be in the first team. Tom Davis, I guess he can sort of play there, but it's either not the best position or whatever. Oh, now we go to the match, I guess. Just forgot about this match as well. Guess we're Wiltshire after all. I like Wiltshire since he is as good as an offensive midfielder, and the same with Ramsey also. They both can sort of work in the offensive midfield, and since I've changed tactic and mostly now play with this diamond formation, I want some more players that actually can work in that sort of... Oh! It's like a copy of the first last game. Again, freaking conceding a goal after like 1 minute. That's truly insane. Maitland Niles, Mawson. Don't do this to me, game. I'd rather have lost the freaking match where we actually, which were in the freaking Carnival Cup. I mean, prestigious. The FA Cup is way more prestigious title, but no. Of course, I needed to lose the freaking match that I wanted to win the most. Now then, Chris Manning. Wheelchair! It was a while since he scored, to be fair. After 3 minutes, we are back again. It can't be fun to be Brighton still and just see that draw. Just Arsenal, great. And after they've, at least in the Carnival Cup, they're going to like the last run before the quarterfinals, and just see, oh, we're going to meet like one of the top teams. I mean, you could have met. Oh no. No, he's more of a winger, sort of. And I feel like Real Madrid should be able to have some, or maybe Barcelona. Interesting, he never played for the first team actually, Victor Bellerin. It's the B squad. And where do... I thought if I clicked on Barcelona B then I would get to Barcelona A, but no. That would make sense. Why should things make sense? Where else? If we go the Spanish national team and then we go Real Madrid. I mean, they have so many players. It's just Gareth Bale. Okay, now you're going to sell him. That's insane. For 7. Still, or can he? He can play as a defensive midfielder. But it's not his best position. It's a little bit unfortunate because he was superb and I was thinking of getting him earlier, and then they did not want us to sell them. They were like, oh, 60 million, but no, they were like 7. Offensive midfielder. That's it. Red Bale. Iker. Was I keen? Nah, not really anyone that I see as really superb there. De La Feo. Kind of surprising that he, or not surprising, but kind of weird still that he's there. And Insigne. How disappointing. Why? I'm disappointed at you, Barcelona. You have Insigne, that you signed Insigne, that you were even allowed to do that. I mean, a Warby, signed a Warby. It's not even registered right now. Oh, I don't know why I said, oh, encourage, when we conceded a goal. I was thinking that we scored. I think that was the reasoning why I said encourage there. Oh no, not more goals here against us. This is what is the worst, really, when you're sort of rotating. I just dislike this. I feel like it's unrealistic the way, actually. If it would have been one match we would have lost, is the Niles. Atlan Niles scores here. If it would have been some match we would have actually lost, it would have been the other match, since I had so many like substitutional players that usually wouldn't play one of these bigger games here. Yes, it's still like Klein there starting, but still. Both team has been clinical, but no one has been super good defensively here so far. Manning, Tarek Mutley, oh, not really. It might be a second game when this two matches have been really close. Maybe Brighton actually deserve to go to Europa League. I mean, I know it's a tough league, Premier League, so I'm not sure that they're going to get there in the end, but surely they deserve to go there. Sorry about that. It seems like, I don't know, I've seen that before, that I get the black board or whatever. So far a draw at least. The rain is pouring down. Wilson, Matip has not been great either, so it's like it do not even matter because they both have been terrible. I think I'm not going to get Major in, since it's not match fit. I feel like this has been away so long. I'd rather just play him in the some reserve matches before getting him there. Defensively, we have not been solid today. At least we have a draw, so it's better than nothing. Mutley has not done it that great either, so I might actually bring him out soonish. We will wait a little bit though to the 60th minute there. Let's see if we can create any chance. Valverde, Wilshere, Valverde, Thomas, Manning. Right, I guess it was Lungo with assist, not Thomas there. Sorry Tarek Mutley, but you're not been great today, to be fair with you. I think actually in the FA Cup, which I don't understand why the rules is like they are, but I think we actually make more substitutions. So we might, I did not thought I would bring Major in, but I will actually bring him in here to waste a little bit of time as well when we are anyway leading here. And it's not a terrible idea as well to rest the other guys a little bit also. Wheelchair is not really able to play a full match anymore, really. I do not think that was a thing before, but I don't know. I might just be mistaken, but I feel like it wasn't a thing before that you could do how many freaking what's it called changes as you wanted in the, or not how many, but like I don't know how many substitution you can switch here, but as you can see there is a lot there that you can do, lot of switches. Alex Thomas for Firch. So that's bizarre. I don't know is it the same in like when we get to quarterfinal, but that seems kind of insane in my opinion, if that's the truth. Firch, Sosa. Ooh, they cleared away. Really close matches. I'm impressed by Brighton. They've really done some smart signings and all. I mean, Vicencio Jr. is still a brilliant player. I don't understand why no one else really in the whole wide world, like West Ham or Everton or something team like that, did not pick him up. Oh, can we make a last, or have we done every single? Okay, we can only switch the goalkeeper, but I'm not sure if we can do that. Okay, Alfonso Sosa finally actually scores a goal. So I'm pretty, that is really nice. I don't know, I might not loan him out. I guess we will see in the end. 4-goal scorer here though. That's a really good offensive match. Will Sosa score another goal? No. Jacobson there. Players or do not get the ball in, and 4-2, and we are through in the FA Cup as well, just like the Carabao Cup. Through in the Carabao Cup on penalties. Why are you disappointed? I mean, he's not even in the same position, so I don't understand why you're worried. It's not like I ever have played you in a attacking midfield role, so that's just bizarre. To be fair, that is just concern. Ooh, his wage amounts. And that's just for being a rotation player. Oh my god. Okay, never mind then. Just go the fuck away then if you not want to. Of course, now they sign. I tried to get them before, but then we couldn't sign them from Dortmund. Now they sell them instead to Watford. Bournemouth, 135 million. 65 million. I want him so much. He's so good. Really well class. Fancy midfielder there. Okay, Coquelin goes to Nantes. Wasn't he from Nantes? No, he was from Lavres and then Laurent. But no, well, Nantes in Ligue 1. And yeah, sadly we have to pay his wages just like usual. Not really sure if I want to loan him out though. To be fair, now when he actually scored in some goals here, especially since we don't. I mean, he might not score that many goals as I want him to, but still he's still playing better than Remco. So yeah. So 26 players right now, and then Remco is going to go out. So then we have 25. Okay, Remco goes to Malaga. If I would say, and it's probably a good move, since, or a good, what to call it, a good loan for them and for us, because playing offensive football and all. But I guess we'll see how much game time it's going to get there and all. Sadly, it takes a long time to play through all the matches here. So we have Bournemouth, Everton and Manchester City. Of course we have to at least play the Manchester City there. I wonder how long our new goalkeeper is out for. From Sparta, what's it called? Sparta Prague. I don't know why I was wondering there. 4 weeks. So then Bournemouth, Casano, Lungo, or I'm going to get one loan down, so it's keep him happy. De Vril and Matip. Valverde, a little bit tired though. Chris Manning, at least he's not injured for so long. That's could have been worse. Fonso Sosa, actually now he is decided to now he scored 1 goal and he's done 5 assists there, so I guess it's not superb because still Nils Jakobsson is doing more points even if we play, or I guess they have played sort of similar still. Patrick Roberts. And then defensive midfielder Danielo Pereira, please play good, else I sell you. I mean, I might have signed them for a lot, so yeah, 35, I'm still there. It looks like he's done brilliant, but it's not been that good in the other tournaments, just in the league is there where it's been pretty good. Nathan Klein. Niles, and then wheelchair there on the bench. And then we have the, what to call it, the FA Cup draw as well to look forward after the match. Griezmann. I mean, I might just see if it, I mean, at least 60. I feel like they want him for 80 then. That's like double his value. At least try that. Or, oh, he's 2 million in wages. I'm not even sure that we can pay the wage demands he has there. I wish, I think I have for him, where is he now? Yeah, for Wenger to make the transfers and all. The signing contract I have not finalizing deals. Yeah, Wenger here, but sadly it's not really doing anything. He's just sitting as a director of football. I don't know what the director of football is doing, so I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here and relaxing. 75. $80, 85, 87. Who is this? Is it Wenger? Wenger did finally decide, I will do something. when no one thinks nothing is going to happen, Wenger is just like no, don't say that I'm not doing anything. Here we go. Now we have a signing. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just 30 million, so that's not too bad. Seems like a fair request since they have third choice, and that's not too much either, so that seems like a reasonable contract. Griezmann, yeah, I think we're not going to get Griezmann, to be fair. And that kind of wage is not really that awful. The only thing is that that's a little bit much, maybe. Okay, very well. Lucas Vinicius from Corinthians, I would guess, because this all, yeah, it doesn't really say what they have, because I believe it's because the Football Manager doesn't have license to all the teams and such. It's the same with not being like logos in the beginning of the, for example, in the English leagues and all. Oh, we are first in the form table. That's lovely to see, and I did not realize that we've been so brilliant recently. Oh, still 10 points to Man City. I think still winning the league is tough though. But someday we will do it, even if it will take 20 seasons, or I don't know. Might have ended after 20 seasons. I'm probably going to at least play 10 seasons though, since this save has been really fun. And Tarek Mutley scores, and Alfonso also. Maybe that was all that was needing, putting pressure on them to actually doing more points. Devral, Tariq Mutli, Sosa. We're going to do another assist there. I would love that. We are at least going for goal there. That's not awful. And we are 1 point to Manchester United there. I don't know if everyone, to be fair, has played the same amount of matches. So. Ooh, that was a brilliant goal though. That how he had it in that. Yeah, he's pretty decent free kicks and all. And yeah, I forgot, we are I did a draw for the Europa League, and we will meet Galatasaray in the what's called in the first knockout round. So hopefully we will be able to actually make it through to the second knockout round. Because elsewhere I might get sacked because they are expecting final, but I don't know if it's super important. I feel like if we reach the Champions League places, that should be the most important thing. I mean, surely we have a lifeline if we wouldn't manage to do it. But I might show you just right after this match. We have surprisingly been very consistent at being at the top places here. Almost being top 4 for some matches we've not been there, but elsewhere we have been there. Tariq Mutli definitely has his breakthrough here. He might be top scorer in the end, I don't know. Either is going to be Manning or Mutli. I want us to be more controlling here at home. Sosa, Santos. Ooh, they don't have bad players. I don't understand why they are so low down. Maybe it's their defense that is really poor though. Guy, I mean, Sosa, he was not really ever good for us. So their offensive players though, or their offensive trio up there is pretty good. Oh. Another hat-trick. Arsenal fans just have to, if this was real life, they would build statue out of Tariq Mutli and Chris Manning, or not, probably not right now, but if they would continue that and just continue scoring, surely they would be adored like Dennis Bergkamp was. I hope if they continue this, they must be legend of the club. Or not, it's probably going to take like 10 seasons. But yeah, still. Sosa. That's not great pass though. Casano clears it there. Roberts, Sosa, Tariq Mutli, Sosa, Matip, Casano, Dainello, really good control there, and Patrick Roberts, and Tariq Mutli with his 4th goal of the match. It's just Tariq Mutli against Bournemouth. Should get a 10 now. 9.8, but you never see a player get a 10, so I would not be surprised if he doesn't get a 10 here. He might soon almost be better than Manning, because Manning was leading the goal scoring table there in Premier League, but surely what is it called, Tariq Mutli must surely be closing down on him there. I mean, oh, it goes through 1, he goes through 2, and then he's just assisted into Mario Balotelli. I mean, 9.9. I feel like he deserves a 10, to be fair. I mean, it was dribbling through 2 men there, or snatched through. I don't know what to say really, because he has great pace also, so it might not be his dribbling ability. Yeah, I do believe it mostly as his pace there, but still brilliant performance. What? I guess we shouldn't do too much. I don't really know what to do. Everyone has been pretty good here though. No, I think we're just going to keep it. I mean, we have 5-1 up here. If someone, Alex Thomas is tired, but I don't have my other left winger, sadly. So Wilshere is not even great as a winger, but well, don't have another choice there so far. Oh no, he goes through here and he scores. Oh, Jill should have done better there, to be fair. Jill is still kind of disappointing me because it was Balotelli as well. He did not even bother to close down MacGyver there. I mean, Balotelli's defensive efforts are woeful. Luckily he scored a lot luckily he's a really good substitution player and all. To be fair, not great goalkeeping by Jill, and not great defensive work. I guess Balotelli is a striker, but still you're expecting a player to do a little more better closing down their defender. Valverde is tired though. Might get Jakobsen in here. He will play the full match. I don't care. 4 goals. I think I've never seen such a dominant display in one game. I know it's just Bournemouth, but still. And I feel like he's been so clinical as well. It's been like this 4 chances and that assist that he did, and he 1 assist and then 4 goals just on all those chances. No one, I mean, do they not have Oliver Burke, or what is called there, the winger there? They have Diaz as well. I mean, they're really unbalanced team here, Bournemouth. Yeah, they have Oliver Burke then, Donsai, Diaz, I believe he played for City before. Sosa Santos is a really good left winger, I feel like. So it's not the reason why they're down there is not because they have bad offensive players. It's their defense. Oh, with Tarek Mutley scoring not. Ah, no. It's not the Messi that will score that many goals. Okay, now I see why he doesn't deserve a 10. If he would have scored there, he would clearly deserve the 10. Jakobsen, Sosa, Santos. And there we go. 5-2, and we are scoring goals for fun here. You will see who is leading the case, at least second. So we have the top scorers. Almost okay. It's Harry Kane is second there, but elsewhere 31 goals just for those two. It might not be great because like 60% of our goals are scored by those two. If we get injury on both, we might be doomed. But I guess Balotelli still scored. He scored 10 goals, being 33 years old. Doesn't even matter. And doesn't even matter that he has 2 stars. And I wonder if the game even thinks that he is. Might even say that he's just not even a good player to play in Premier League. I just want to see here. Yeah, good player for Championship and still is scoring 10 goals this season. But I mean, Mario Balotelli is a rebel, so he doesn't care about his attributes here in the game. That they are kind of not as good. As you can see there, I guess it kind of makes sense why he can't really close down when you look at this. Wow, his fitness is really getting worse and worse. I mean, nine matches, 9 appearances so far, 4 goals in the league and 3 assists. That's still really good for being like 33. 19 million. That's my last and final offer. So we will meet Southend, not Sweden. Southend in the FA Cup there. I mean, we're just rolling away here. I don't know how many victories we have in a row, but it has to be... Yeah, as you can see here, fairly consistent. We've been 5th at... We've been our worst position this year, so... And no players really done it. I guess our goalkeepers maybe, but elsewhere only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players that are under 7. So that's just brilliant to see. And the morale, I believe, are pretty good as well. So that team talk now in the league, after doing that team talk, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victories in the row in the league. Everton 8. Okay, never mind. I don't know if he's going to get in here now or not. I guess we will just see here. Probably that, but I don't know if I really want to make too many signings though. If we don't have 2, since... Yeah, we have so many players still, like I said before, and... I mean, I feel like... It's almost like we have to sell someone if we have to bring someone in. I don't know. I might sell Balotelli if I get like 5 million. Something like that. Maybe even less. Because it's doing it brilliantly, but as you can see there, his fitness is not really that great. So... This might be Balotelli's last season, though. As well, not closing down on the other players there. that can cost us some matches also. So yeah. So how many did we have? We have Everton and then we have City. I will at least play Everton and City. And then I might end off. And then for the next stream, I will probably play through at least these 4 matches. I might even play these, I don't know. Might just play all the way up here. Because I think that we might win against Galatasaray, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Not too many are watching the streams, sadly. I don't know, I'm still getting new at streaming, so I might do something wrong or such. I don't know. So okay, we have Everton. And that is the away game. How many? 5 clean sheets. Seem worse than last year. It's sort of difficult with him. Because he's a little bit like Czech. He's not a bad goalkeeper, but he's kind of conceding too many goals. But he can be brilliant still. So I don't really know how to feel about him. And then, oh, 7 days between. That was a long time between there. I'm probably going to put out the West team here. I might put Major there just to get him match fit as well again. But elsewhere I think we're going to just start with the best players just here, because I feel like this might be if I'm not playing like a first lineup, this might be a game where I'm actually going to lose some points elsewhere, and that wouldn't be too great. So yeah. And then Hassan on the bench there as well. Do we? Oh, we have that. Offensive midfielder, maybe. Something. Nah. Sosa was that great in the last game, so I would still keep him. And not have a reserve on the bench. Getting sort of tired as well to speak here. I'm just soon almost expecting us to lose since it's gone so good. Like 5 victories in a row. I'm almost expecting somehow now to actually lose the match, because yeah, we have when you played so good, you're almost after a while suspecting the victory or the like surprising loss to actually come. Often come when you're least expecting it. Oh, this is even worse, or it's not bad, but I mean, they are bottom of the form team. We are top. So if we lose here, it's a total bottle job basically. I mean, Everton is not that bad though. They're still 8, so. But still, yeah, I don't want to lose points here. Sosa, Roberts, Tarek, Mutley, Baltel there. Yeah, I'm worried as well of the striker here not being as good as they were in the last game. Almost, sometimes I almost feel like you need on Football Manager to switch out the strikers or whatever. Just because, you know, if they have done one good match, you can expect them not to do as good match in the second game. Also, I don't wanna, especially Tarek Mutley, I don't wanna put him on the bench. He's done so great match recently. Great there, the Vlar. Oh no, Sandro. He's just superb. He's outstanding. He's a world-class player. I mean, Sandro can really... I mean, Jared there is decent, but Sandro is just a whole other level. Just very consistent as well. Please, I mean, Everton are bottom of the form table. We should still not lose it, even if Sandro is great and all. Of course. That's logical that they score a second goal as well. Being bottom of the form table and us top. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Can we come back now then? Roberts, Sosa, Mayor. Surprising that he's scoring. Of offside, of course that happens as well. I didn't just put in a red card as well for us. Almost feel right now that this is a game where we're not going to win or be really unlucky. I thought there would be a goal there as well. How it's gone so far. Ogier, Chamberlain, Sandro. Oof. Big click. I don't want to lose points here. Even if, as you can see, we're still 5 points before Liverpool. They are on the 4th spot there, and we are 3rd. But still, I don't want to lose to Everton. I mean, I would have understand if we would have lost against Manchester City, since they are leading the league and all. The worst time as well to lose, just about when we are going to meet Manchester City in the next game match here. Mayoral, Patrick Roberts, Maitland Niles. That's my 2 first substitution to make. I might do more substitution if we are not going to do it any better here in the second half, because no one in our team has really been good here so far. Mutley though, really good here, going through. But that cross was poor. And why he should be in the box instead of being there on the wing. You're not the freaking winger or a striker after all. Sandro, Damicio. I don't know why we are so poor in this game match compared to Bournemouth. Yes, Everton is better, but still. We've been awful just all around. Not created enough chances, not being solid at the back. It's basically just not been our day. Oof. They're going forward again. Oh really? Are you kidding with me? Yellow card. Red card! Are you serious? Fucking stupid. Totally BS. How was that a red card? Or I guess he had the yellow card already. That might be the reason. How unnecessary. I just dislike this. It was just like in... it seems like we are bad against teams that are in bad form. That's just... when we meet them, they just manage to win when they have the pressure on. Because it happens the same against Chelsea and it happened the same against Liverpool. And they were all behind. Liverpool, I believe, was 8 as well. Seems like we have a problem with just the team being in the 8. Butland saves it there as well. It's probably, he might be really good for them there though. But still, he was 30 years old and we got 30 million, so I'm still happy that we were able to sell him for pretty decent amount of money there. Ogier, Butland. Yeah, it's just disappointing when you feel like the game is just basically over. There's nothing really you can do either. Niles, can we create something here in the end? No. Apparently not. They're going to score probably the 4th goal here. Vincent Janssen. Why are we so bad here? It's the Everton. I don't know. It's just stupid. I hate this. I hate when you're really good in one match and then in the next match it's like the form has totally disappeared. 5-2 in the recent match and there we scored. And there Tarek Mutley scored 4 goals. Now, hasn't scored any goals. He's not been bad. He's been one of the better players, but still hasn't scored any goals. 5-0. Now it's just getting freaking... it's just getting freaking depressing here. At least it is away, so it's not like embarrassing in that reason that we have to pay the ticket holder back. Still, I mean, Everton is Liverpool team, so our fans has probably travel a long way still, so this is the worst way of repaying them. I mean, just have to see who is manager of it. Juan Jesus 12. Not good enough, just not fucking good enough. It's really not good enough against anyone. I'm probably going to switch goalkeeper for the match against Manchester City because he was really woeful. It's not been great this season. I mean, he has all the attributes to be good. It says that he's the leading player for Premier League sides. 6.74. That's terrible. Does he work? Oh, work permit was the thing here. Yes, Luis Vinicius has come in. Another South American player here. Another foreigner. It's 3 stars right now. He has 4-star potential. Good backup for Alfonso Sosa there, and really good vision as well. Only 19 years old. 30 million. That was about what we paid Calvin for. This was 15, so he's even better than Calvin was when I signed him. So really happy about that. I mean, Alan is sadly not fit, so I mean, Garrett Wilson, he's not really that good, but I don't know else what to do really. I think we're not going to make any other signings. I might just check here. Nah. I'm just going to see if there is anyone just having a lot of wages. Lar, Pereira. Nah. I think they still deserve, or he deserves a second chance or whatever. Borja Mayoral, I might sell him because he's not going to get any better. I mean, he's not been that good this season, but he's been pretty good the 4th season he's been here. Yeah, now I realize if it is something that we need, is some other strikers there. Arp is not really great, and everyone else here is not. Everyone is either winger or a central midfielder. Do we have anyone in the youth team here then? No, not really. Dave Smith is the central midfielder. We have I don't know why we have so many central midfielders and wingers. Seem to always be the case. So yeah, because I feel like how many? Yeah, we really only have 2 strikers. I guess Nils Jakobsen can play as a striker, but it's not superb there, so we need someone to sort of a backup or whatever. So transfers, strikers. I mean, Firmino might be a good one. I mean, it's about the same as. The only thing that's worrisome about him is that he cost a lot of money, and the same with Lacazette. Their wage demands is just way too high for me. I mean, they are not even going to be like first teamers or starters really for us, so money, he's not really a striker. I mean, he can play as a striker, but I'm pretty sure that we can't. Valentino Vernocchio. Vernocchio, I believe. Or let's see, Valentina Vernocchio. Vernocchio. This looks pretty promising. And it's not super expensive either. 12 million, that's not too bad actually. Oh, he's unavailable. And Champions League or whatever. I'm not sure, but he had the lovely name though. Might just sign him for that. He has a lovely name, so I might just sign him for that reason. I mean, he's not terrible, but he's not superb so far. For fun, I can play as a striker as well. Marcus Edwards. Pellegrini. I mean, we might see, but I don't know. His weight is too much. Oh, seniors can play there as well. Let's see here. Do we have anyone that can play striker and is transfer listed and isn't super expensive either? Sterling can play as a striker, but it's more of a winger. Feel like he might still want too much. Correira, 51. Feel like it's too much just for him. And he's not really. Volland? It's well all around, I must say. 16 is not awful, but player actually worth way more. This is a right midfielder. Do not really have anyone there. Or is can be attack mid. I guess he's not gonna get any better though, so I don't know. Kevin Volland is the choice we should make. Volland. Gareth Bale. I don't think that he wants to be. I mean, Muriel. I'm going to see how good this is. Might actually sign him. But he's probably going to want a lot in wages. Because I saw there he was not super cheap. Okay, let's just go on non-transfers then. And let's see here. Chiesa. Everyone is super expensive. Jorn. We might be able to get Jorn if, or no, what am I thinking? Manchester City is not going to miss it. Chelsea might miss Champions League, but not City is not going to miss it. Might get Kane, but it's probably too expensive. Rashford would be a superb backup though. I'm going to still scout him though. Xavier, William, Lukaku is not getting any younger. Beto wants to play Champions League. Well, you're not going to play Champions League in Champions League football in Tottenham, but maybe in Alexander Isak. How much? Oh, just want to see. I want to go still. Yeah, then we can't sign too many. Yeah, I'm probably going to maybe sign him in the summer then. Berardi. Belotti? 60 million! I mean, he's 30 years old! That's insane. That's just outrageous. Yes, he is good, but 60 million good? No. Capri. Lazio. He can play. I don't really know if he's good enough. Piante. Tria Piante. Yes, definite potential to develop. I mean, he's probably going to want. Oh, it's still an Inter player, but now we got the chance in Inter. $80 million, a little bit. I guess it's not awful much, but I still want to purchase a player for a little bit cheaper. So I have to understand that sometimes you actually have to pay some money to get the player. You can't just always just, no, I'm not going to pay this amount because it's too much. Let's see here. Ruben Alexander. It's not too bad. It's not really superb right now, but it's definitely a future player. I think we are. Is he really going to, since he's on loan, is he going to sign now? Next available. I guess that's the end of season, right? But I mean, then we can have Borja and just sell Borja and get him in as a third choice. $15 plus 30. I think I might end here though, because it's been such a long stream. So I don't know if I will stream. I will play this. I might play this match off screen, since we still were 11 points. At least we are 5 points down to Liverpool, so we might still hopefully get the Champions. Conte is still not sacked. Don't understand that. Oh well, it's Football Manager. Sometimes it's just unlogic. So well, thank you for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again. So bye.